Tal'Darim Altar is the map. These big, huge, giant MLG Tal'Darim Altar map. Yes. What's the difference? What's the difference in the MLG versus regs or MLG versus what? Does anybody know? I was just reading chat for like 15 seconds. All right, let's check some positions here for a second, shall we? 10 o'clock position. Our friend CatZ, a.k.a. Standard, who's playing in the red this round. Or, I'm sorry, in the yellow this round. What is that? I'm looking at blue players, but I see red and... All right, I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie to the spec mode, too. I only play, like, you know what I'm saying? All right, all right. And down in the 8 o'clock position, our friend Attero, who was victorious last round with a sound early expand build and perfect wall-off timing after scouting the 7 hatch from CatZ. So he's got to feel a lot better here. This is a winner-take-all third round. See who moves on to the next. If you want to check out the brackets, check out cyber-sports.net. Similar kind of early build here from Attero. He's going to go with the early Forge expand. And it looks like this one was a 14 special. Could Standard be trying a normal build this round? Perhaps. Perhaps he does. Time will only tell, kids. All right, Scout makes it in here for CatZ. So enemy has been located. There's the early expand off the Forge for the Protoss in the bottom left on the minimap. And we're going to keep our eye on this probe here to see if he tries any shenanigans. Meanwhile, drone makes it in. He's going to see the super early Nexus. And that's what gets leaked in if you do Nexus before the cannon. So if you want to keep this scout out, you throw the cannon down. They may not see the Nexus, and then you have a little bit more freedom. Of course, that Nexus then comes later. What a gangster. This guy is a gangster, is he not? I'm serious. I am so serious about that. It's gonna get scouted. Yeah, okay, the drone didn't come out. Oh well. Better luck next time. Early spine crawler going out. That's typical of the super early hatch build. And lots of gas now as we waited just a little while to about the 5-minute mark before we threw down that gas. Let's check the drone tallies here for a second. 26 to 21 is the tally. I love it. I love it. I'm in love. I'm really into this. I can't wait to see what kind of crazy stuff this guy's gonna pull. Wow, he lets it pop. I can't believe he let it pop. Preoccupy him down there. Another hatch down here. This should be right up my alley. This is not a normal game. This is not a normal game, you guys. And I'm not a normal guy, so this is going to fit perfectly. 34 drones for our Zerg friend. The hatchery's taking tons of heat. I wonder what his plan is out here. And what I'm doing is I'm now chat hacking you guys to see what he's doing. Is he gonna go like mass queen with spine crawlers or something? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna Hydra it? This is blowing my mind right here. That's pretty ballsy how close he is. That's really ballsy. All right, now the Protoss had 2 bases up for a while. Probes are starting to catch up. See, the +1 has started. But nothing else special coming out for Protoss just yet. Only 7 minutes in. We still got about 4 minutes until some real shenanigans from the Protoss. And my question is, racing to lair like this with a super early Hydra Den. And I guess that's why the only queen is over there, because he's going to spawn all Hydras from this location. Yes? Huh? Help me out. Very nice. There's no telling what he'll do, says Goomba in chat. All right. I'm going to love this, you guys. Great. Warp Gate finishes here for the Protoss. As we can see, Attero's got plenty of other gear on the way. 2 more gates and a robo on their way up, about to pop. And the army size is about to blow up very fast. Interesting choice. As the Cyber Core is going to be relocated inside the base. And you're screwed. Uh-oh, if the queens go down, that's trouble, isn't it? If the queens go down? Alright, well, that's one way. With 4 stalkers left, though, and some luckily placed force fields, this is going to be very interesting up front here for Attero. Very ballsy push right now by CatZ. And he's able to get his range exploit happening here. Oh, he is, and look at the army pushing him. This is a good enough army, I do believe, to defend what's coming. Okay, and then the spine crawlers. This is like an this is like a Zerg tank push, ain't it? Ain't it? All right, let's check some incomes here for a second, shall we? 47 drones to 39. Not too bad. Here's your income statistics. As we see just a little bit of exploitation here of the range of the Hydras. Very nice work here by CatZ. He's going to be able to wreak tons of havoc. This is a huge, huge problem for the Protoss right now. And Attero may or may not know how to react to this. I sure as hell don't. Are you kidding me? Well, he's going with the lances. We'll see if he even gets one Colossus out before this is cooked. That's a lot of Hydras. He does need to spread some creep, though, right here, doesn't he, boys? Excuse me. That's a lot of cannons. That's a lot of DPS, too, though. All right, here comes the push. Sacking the queen. I'm pretty much beside myself with joy right now, you guys. I really am. $49 harvesters of 37 here. As the Zerg looks like he's all in on this timing and on this plan here. See if those spine crawlers can get dug in. They can. Additional lings now coming out, and this army's looking pretty serious now. Is that with Lance? Is that Lance already done? It is. Okay, I was like, geez, that thing is firing a long way. With Lance done now, I'm thinking the tables might have turned here. 3 Colossus are out. And that's it. It's over. It's bail time. CatZ, you've got balls, my friend. Goomba has now made another brave prediction in chat, and he's saying that he's going to tech switch it to air after this. Which is exactly what's going on. You can see the 7 mutas being created. Third base being taken now. As well as the 4th location being cleaned out by the Hydras. Ball O Death formed. Ball O Death. It's officially a ball of death when there are more than 3 Colossus in my book. This may end badly for CatZ, who tried the stunts. He did. He 7-pooled it, and then he tried to proxy hatch. Look at the bad rally point for the Zerg. Oh, it's terrible. Mutas are going to be able to go in and do plenty of damage here at the probe line. Meanwhile, however, more Zerg units getting fried out front by the death ball. There's really not much that he can do. I mean, unless he is able to disrupt this mining in a way. It's kind of an interesting move here. I guess that's just enough mutas to do some pretty major damage. And Attero's going to have to come all the way back to deal with this army. The mutas are going to be no match for our friends in the death ball. Let's see what they're going to go do next. They're just going to fly around and harass a little bit. Meanwhile, third base now up for the Zerg. And the fourth has been started. Let's check some incomes here for a second. Starting to even up probe-wise here. And the army count is larger for the Zerg as well. However, we know the value in the Protoss units, right? Standing over both mineral lines to protect them is the Protoss, nice and turtled up. No further expansions coming out. Popping it to 4 base is a good plan for CatZ here. If he can get all 4 of them going, he'll have enough juice to outproduce. But we got to keep our eye on this big muta ball here. Made up of 16 mutas now, which are great harassment against the Protoss. Very agile and mobile. Obviously a flying unit. Nothing else going on the rest of the map, though. Just a little bit of harassment of some pylons here. Take what he gives you, right? Take what he gives you, as they say. Blink being researched now, as well as level 2 armor, and I suppose I should check that out from the Protoss here. Yeah, okay. 1-1 with Thermal Lance for our big Colossi. And the backdoor Betty pylon found by our Zerg friends. 0 upgrades right now for the Zerg, as he's focusing solely on the macro and recovering from his earlier stunt. Oh, standard. Oh, standard. Oh, CatZ. You are too sexy. So is this ball right here, though. Muta's coming in. They're going to try to poke wherever they can, but there's 2 separate armies from the Protoss here that are going to be available. Oh, blinking in this time. That's a great surprise. And the Mutalists are going to have to bail. But now we've got 5, 6 bases up here for the Zerg. And it's quickly going to get out of hand if this third doesn't get up quick. Complete map control for standard right now. I like the patrolling. And Attero's going to have to wait for his third before he can go do anything. So we're pretty much pure muta right now from standard. He did the Hydra to muta plan, and he's almost got a ball big enough. That sure is a lot of them. That sure is a lot. Oh, nice blink right there by the Stalker's going to take down tons of these mutas. Keep that muta count low. Wow, Attero's looking better by the minute. If he can get a couple of more of those down, I think he's going to be doing quite well. Not much gas stacked right now for the Zerg. That's really going to get in his way here, as these mutas are just so expensive with the gas. 100 gas a piece. And it's such a good value to have those Stalkers against them. Stalkers are very inexpensive in comparison. But look at this. Woo, 24, 32. Big 32 mutapile there. And that's enough to focus nearly anything down. Let's see what he does here as he goes straight to the probe line. And he meets all of those stalkers. He's going to just go ahead and poke away now. Securing main base. As we see now Templar tech out for our Protoss friends. And it looks like level 2 is going to complete soon as well. So pound for pound, these Protoss units are going to be extremely tough. Look at that mutaball though. That's a ridiculous amount of mutas. Yeah, look at that. He's just one-shotting nearly everything. Oh, misstorm there from CatZ. Or I'm sorry, from Attero. CatZ makes it out alive. And look at this. CatZ just blowing up the map now. He's definitely swarming it up at this point. Queens everywhere. And as you can see, finally pegging 200. All mutas. He's got a handful of these Hydras around as well. Maybe he'll tech switch it back somewhere else. And it, as you can see by the infestation pit being built, a tech switch is imminent. Oh my god, that's a flock. That's a flock and a half. He's got nearly 50 mutas there. He's got nearly 100 supply worth of mutas. Main army's out in the middle of the base now. This is the opening that the mutas wanted. And look at that, we have to turn around. Look at this, that's enough mutas to take on those stalkers, but the second set are definitely going to scare away these mutas. I'm not sure that was a very good value of a play, but he at least is making the Protoss turn around. Yes, this will be a gangster run here by these Zerglings. If he can make it in. He's going to distract the main army. And there's the downfall of your death ball, kids. They're slow. It's slow. Another misstorm there on these mutas as they hit the back door. Pylon coming back up. You can see, oh, Zergling's running into tons of cannons. And that's a very secure base unless all those pylons get dropped. As you can see also, mutas attacking it simultaneously. And Protoss going to go ahead and push the front. He says, enough of this, kids. It's time to end it. We'll see how quickly this can get taken care of. Oh boy, that's a big storm right there, and that's going to be very costly. The entire Zerg army's gone, and Attero's going to take this one handily, as now he morphs a couple of these daddies right here, my favorite Archons. There it is, folks. Only a matter of time, I say, until it's game over. We'll see what these Zerglings can do here. But the tech is going down in the Zerg's main base. Just enough stalkers here on the backside to take care of that. Main base with Hive being dropped. All tech buildings are in big trouble here for the Zerg. We'll see what CatZ is going to be able to pull out here, but I think Attero weathered the storm, and I don't think the CatZ attacked early enough. He should have got in there way earlier than he did. I mean, there's still plenty of bases. He's got a couple of Evo chambers. He's not rebuilding, though. I don't see any spawning pools going down anywhere. So maybe he's going to go pure Ultra. He has so much money stacked that he's going to be banking on this Ultra twist here. Where's that Ultra den? It's building. Where I heard it pop. There it is. All right, the one hope. 11 Ultras are going to come out. This is the one hope he's got left. And he's going to hold on to every second of it. Meanwhile, fourth base going down here for the Protoss. So very nice work here by Attero. He's got the death ball. He was able to get it up. He was able to defend. He didn't overstretch his bounds. He didn't try to go across the map too early. He waited the exact right amount of time before he's making this push. Of course, Ultras are about to pop here pretty soon. 16 of them on the way. Uh-oh, only a few pop out, though, and he's going to try to hide them for a moment. Oh, wow. Big storms on those Ultras, and they're toast. And there's the GG well played coming out from CatZ. On a very interesting round there. Wow, what a play. What a play, you guys. Attero's going to move on to the next round, though, as CatZ got a little